I know that a number of us would rather forget everything that happened in 2020, but in this video I want to name a few things that are critical for 2021 that we remember about 2020. So if you are interested, stay tuned. My name is Palesa. If you're watching this, consider yourself my friend. It is a new year. I know you're so excited about it, but as I said in the intro, there is something very critical that we need to remember about 2020. I know for many of us, it was a very challenging year. It was a year filled with heartache, a year filled with stress, a year surrounded by fear, a year of insecurity. And no, that is not what I want us to remember. No, far from it. But my friend, there's something specific that you and I need to constantly remind ourselves about 2020. And the reason I say remind ourselves is because we forget. We forget many times the things that we should remember. We forget the things that will take us to the future. We forget, and that is why we need to be reminded. Not only that, my friend, but you and I need to constantly remind ourselves. Now, I'm sure you're asking, okay, Palesa, what on earth are you talking about? Why don't you talk about it now? I'm about to. The thing that we need to remind ourselves, my friend, is yes, it was a challenging year. Yes, it was a difficult year. Yes, we experienced what has been called an unprecedented year. They were unprecedented times. But through it all, my friend, God saw us through. Through it all, He provided. Through it all, He kept us from harm. Through it all, He held us. Through it all, my friend. And it is important that we remind ourselves of this, because just because we may not have another COVID-19 and we won't experience COVID-21.
Please, Lord, please, Jesus, please, God, please.
But I pray that we will not experience another anything similar like we experienced in 2020 because of COVID-19. But we will experience difficult times. We will experience times when we are under financial stress. We will experience times when we are surrounded by fear. We will experience times of uncertainty. That is guaranteed. But we have a testimony. We can say that God has taken us through 2020, that He has provided for us, that for some of us He has healed us. We can say that He has fought our battles, that Ebenezer, here we are, still we stand. You see, the Bible in Psalms chapter 77 verse 11, this is what the psalmist writes. He says, I will remember the works of the Lord. Yes, I will remember the wonders of old. My friend, I am asking you to remember the works of God. Remember what He has done, because He did it. Yes, He did. He did it. He taught you. He kept you. He provided for you. He shielded you. He fought your battles. Yes, He did. Remember the works of the Lord in 2020. And be sure that even as He did it then, He will do it again. Even when you experience hard times in the year that is before us, in the seasons that are coming, remember that even in the darkest of times, you were walking through the valley of the shadow of death, but you feared no evil because He was with you. Yes, His rod and His staff, they kept and protected you. Remember, my friend, remember what God has done. I want you to please, in the comment section, write me, let me know one thing that God has done, one testimony, yes, write down one testimony, my friend. Let me celebrate the goodness of God with you. There's this book called the Book of Testimonies, where the things that God did would be written down so the people of Israel would remember. I want to encourage you to have a place where you write down what God has done, so even in the difficult times that you remember what He has done, that He did it then and He will do it again, because that's just the kind of God that He is. So my friend, please let me know. I want to celebrate with you, and give this video a thumbs up, please, because it really helps my videos. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and hit the notification bell. I really appreciate it when you do. But that's it for the day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm gonna ask you to tune in next week, and don't forget to write down your comment, your testimony. I want to celebrate and praise God with you. Until next video, my friend, I will see you next time. I will see you next week. Until then, have a great day and have a great week. Bye.